So my name is Richard Vergunst. We are a little nuclear family living in Plumstead with kids that are, I think, well balanced and high achievers. Right, so the biggest challenges that they face moving through high school is the work overload, I think. There is an immense amount of data, information that they have to absorb across the years and across the subjects. And I think it is overwhelming in a lot of respects for them as youngsters who are exploring their identities outside of academics, who are exploring life challenges, and to grapple with all those adolescent dynamics plus the overwhelming emphasis on work overload and work information is for me the biggest challenge. We heard about the Answers series through my daughter. She came back from school and she said that there is this Answer series. And I said to her, well, what is this Answer series? I didn't understand the context, I didn't understand where it came from, because when I was at school we had nothing like this. So she was talking about the support system, this key to success, and so I said, okay. And then she explained it further, and then I got very excited because I realized that this was an opening that would be very supportive and conducive to academic performance. So then we explored it further, and she explored it further through the school, and then we came to buy a whole wad, a lot of the Answer series books. I think it's done a wonderful job in terms of consolidating and focusing their studies in terms of the way forward. It's given them a path, it's given them a route where they can see a bit more clarity in terms of where to go forward, as opposed to if they didn't have this series, it would kind of just be this a mass of information, and they wouldn't have this clarity, they wouldn't have this pathway in terms of where to study and what to focus on. So I find it fundamentally important that they have this resource that kind of just guides them and supports them through this mass of data, as I said before, and gives them some clarity in terms of this is the way forward, and this is how you should look at it, and this is important and this is not important. It also provides them with practice, and this is Emma's direct word. She said it gives me a lot of practice, that I can feel that I'm not just learning, but actually practicing what I'm learning. And that builds up her self-confidence in terms of going into the exam, because she's practiced as opposed to just learned. The benefit of them having the Answer series and us as parents is, first of all, the academic stress in the house is lowered, because they are less stressed, they are less anxious, because they have this extra resource. And we feel more comfortable that they are on a path as opposed to in the wilderness in terms of moving forward. This key to moving forward through the Answer series. What my recommendation for other parents would be is to utilize this resource. Because I think it is absolutely beneficial in terms of if it's used effectively by the children and is used diligently and is used comprehensively, it can be a major aid to the academic environment, so that the children can focus on what they need to focus, understand what is important, understand what is not important, understand how the questions are asked, understand how the answers are required, and it just makes sense to me.